Armored Mewtwo is real. Nintendo quickly deleted a tweet about Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's a pretty exciting time to be a Pokemon fan. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Mike from PokeTips, and today I want to talk about two huge things that recently happened in the world of Pokemon. So first, let's talk about Armored Mewtwo. According to NintendoEverything.com, Nintendo filed a trademark for an Armored Mewtwo back in the middle of February before Pokemon Sword and Shield versions were announced. We're only now finding out about this information in March. So what does this trademark mean for us? Well, it means that Nintendo and Game Freak are planning on using an Armored Mewtwo for something coming up soon. Possibly Pokemon Sword and Shield, but it could be the Pokemon trading card game, or the new Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution movie. We don't know where exactly this Armored Mewtwo is going to be, but we do know that Armored Mewtwo exists, and they're planning on using it for something soon. Now, what makes this really interesting is that it adds a little bit more credibility to that Pokemon Armored Evolution leak that I covered about a week and a half ago. For those of you that don't know or just need a little refresher on the leak, before Pokemon Sword and Shield were announced, someone posted potential information about the new Pokemon games on 4chan. Now, people post fake leaks on 4chan all the time, but what made this leak really interesting was they actually got information right. The leak had the correct names for the new Pokemon games, and they also had the correct region. And again, they posted this all before we actually knew anything about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, the leak also had a lot of other information, but for me, the most exciting thing was that they announced something called Armored Evolution, and they said that a few Pokemon like Charizard, Zeraora, and Mewtwo would be getting new Armored Evolutions in Sword and Shield. And now, here we are a week and a half later, and we know that Nintendo actually filed a trademark for an Armored Mewtwo. So interestingly enough, that seems like another thing from the leak that came true. They got the name right, they got the region right, and now out of nowhere, it seems like Armored Mewtwo is actually going to be a thing as well. Now, hold your noisemakers, don't get too excited yet, and trust me, I want to blow on this thing, I want to go, woo! Confirmed Armored Evolution in Sword and Shield! But we don't know that yet. This could just be another coincidence. With the new Mewtwo movie coming out, I really think there's a much better chance of this Armored Mewtwo actually being in that movie instead of being something in Sword and Shield, because it would make sense. In the Pokemon anime, the first time that we saw Mewtwo, Giovanni had it covered up in armor. This Armored Mewtwo trademark could easily be for the new Pokemon movie, or for trading card game merchandise, or something totally different. But again, that leak seems to get more and more credible as time goes on, and if we get some more information that seems to come true from that leak, then we might be safe to say that the Armored Evolution leak is true. So, if the Armored Evolution leak is true, tell me, what Pokemon would you want to see get an Armored Evolution in Sword and Shield? Let me know down in the comments section. Now next, I want to talk about the Nintendo Twitter account because they did something a little fishy on there. I didn't think this was important enough to put in its own video, but I thought it was very interesting because it's a leak that came from the official Nintendo Twitter, and they deleted it shortly after they posted it, so I definitely think it's something worth taking a look at. Yesterday, March 8th, Nintendo made a tweet saying that gyms in Galar are now bigger than ever. The images that they attached to the tweet actually confirm that the stadiums shown in the original Pokemon Sword and Shield trailer are actually gyms like many people speculated, so if you were one of the many people who thought that stadiums were gyms, pat on the back to you because you got it right. But as the tweet goes on, it continues to get interesting. Next, they say, what types of gym masters are waiting for you to challenge them? And that's a little bit of an interesting wording there. They said gym masters instead of gym leaders. So maybe in this new region in Galar, instead of the regular traditional gyms with gym leaders, they replaced it with gym masters. Now, we don't know what the difference between a gym leader and a gym master is right about now, but what makes this interesting is after they tweeted this, very shortly after, they deleted it. And now if you go on the Nintendo Twitter account, you won't be able to find this Twitter. Luckily, many people took screenshots of this, because whenever we get new Sword and Shield news, it's always fun to talk about. A lot of people are saying that they might have gotten Gym Leader and Gym Master confused and they wanted to delete it because of the typo, but if they did do that, then why wouldn't they just tweet it again? It seems like somebody in Nintendo leaked out a little bit of information they didn't want to reveal just yet, a little early, and they tried to delete it as damage control. However, this is the internet, you can't delete things because we'll just get more excited about them if you do. So my friends, that's gonna wrap up this video. Personally, I hope we we do see armored evolutions in Sword and Shield, I would love to see armored evolutions of the Johto starters, because I feel like they need some love right now. Charizard, Charizard gets all the special treatment. Let's give something to Generation 2. And Gym Masters, I can't wait to find out more information about that. Let me know what you thought about everything that I mentioned in this video down in the comments below. And my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.